Good morning. This morning I want to talk to you just a quick snippet about inflammation. So, don't I look fabulous? Look, I do have hair. I'm not bald. And if I was, it'd be fabulous anyway. So, I wanted to come specifically talk about a little bit of inflammation because I've been getting some questions from people, not only just about inflammation as in, hey, like my ankle is inflamed or whatever the case is, but more how is this related to weight loss, okay, or weight challenges. So think about inflammation. Remember, inflammation is the way that our body responds to either damaged cells or to an invader. Okay, so let's talk just real quick, short, specific about food and why is food something that can become inflammatory. And so this is what it might look like. And I'm going to first let me explain it and then I'll turn around and show you what I've drawn on my board. I'm such an artist. But what happens is, you're eating foods that should be able to stay specifically from your mouth all the way to the outside without getting into your bloodstream, right? So what's going to happen? It's going to go into your system. It's going to be digested. The important parts, the nutrients, the vitamins, those things, those things are going to get out into your system so that your body can use it properly. But when we eat something that causes our body to respond with inflammation, it swells a little bit. We end up with this thing called leaky gut. And if you're not sure what that is, if you go search leaky gut and put in any of your health topics, your health concerns, leaky gut, you're going to read all kinds of information about how it is connected. So anyhow, let's talk about that food. Gluten. Gluten is such a big one, right? I will tell you, anything that is added sugars, those things are damaging your cells. They're damaging your arteries. They're hardening or making these things stiff so that they don't work properly. Another whole topic. But let's talk about gluten. Gluten actually has protein in it that tells your intestines to kind of become more permeable, right? Leaky gut. So that means that anything else that is in your intestine at that time that it's becoming permeable can actually escape through the intestinal wall and then end up in your body where it doesn't belong. So let me show you what that might look like. So I'm going to spin this around. Okay, so here we have, this would be considered, I'm going to move my comments so I can see what I'm doing. This might be considered, let's say this is your intestinal tract. All right, so this is where everything is supposed to be staying while it's being digested. And I just put some boxes on here and called them A as proteins. So let's say they're just in there and they should stay in there. We get some inflammation. Just see how it's starting to get wider? We get some inflammation and that protein escapes and goes into our body. And the body says, whoa, send the immune system. This shouldn't be there. And so this immune system comes and puts a flag on that thing. It's going to put a flag on it, a marker that says this is bad. Okay, why is that important? Your immune system is going to flag that thing and it's going to take care of it for you. So let's say we eat something that we have a reaction to, our body flags it, the immune system says, ooh, that was an invader, get rid of it, and then we feel better. Okay, the next time we eat that thing, that protein has a flag, a marker on it that says this is a dangerous thing, this is an invader. And so our immune system is going to jump a lot faster. So think about someone that it might be you, that had an allergic reaction to, let's say, a bee sting. First time it wasn't too bad, second time all of a sudden it was like life-threatening. It's because that marker was placed, that flag was placed. We have people who have allergies to dairy. And that flag is placed on anything dairy, and when people take it in, all of a sudden they end up with horrible, horrible stomach cramps or maybe diarrhea as their body's trying to flush it out. So what do? We remove that allergen, we remove that thing that has been flagged, even if it's not bad, we remove it, and we have to let our body forget the flag, forget and remove the flag. Our body has to heal. if we never heal the intestinal tract, if we never heal that, then that allergy is going to stay. So let's take something that is not causing an allergy. Let me think about if I'm just eating some junk food. I'm eating my processed food. I'm not allergic to it, but I get kind of puffy. I start having some pain in my joints. I start having some brain fog. And I'm not connecting those two things because I'm not allergic to it, but my body doesn't like it and is trying to save me and to save you. So what's it going to do? It's going to flag it, and it's going to flush your system. Your immune system is going to flush in there with these protective cells and the protective fluids. So what happens? We start to get puffy. Have you ever found that you started something, whether it was eating something or you've started a product maybe, and all of a sudden you're going, wow, I've been on this for 4 weeks and I've gained 10 pounds. If you are not increasing your food intake by literally thousands of calories every single day, you're not gaining fat weight. My friends, you are gaining inflammation weight. And so this is going to be especially important if you have started a new product with Plexus. Remember, not every product is for every person. And so I might start taking a product that is working beautifully for everybody else, and all of a sudden I go, my stomach is a little bit bloated when I took this. Or, wow, I got on that product, everybody else is losing weight, and I've put on 5 pounds. Here's the thing. You just have to check. It's not saying, ooh, this is dangerous. Ooh, this makes you gain weight. This is just saying your body has flagged some part of that, some ingredient, and you need to just try and figure out what is the ingredient. Stop eating that, stop taking that, stop drinking that, whatever that thing is, and let your body go back to healing. It doesn't mean you'll never be able to take it. It just means right now your body is not responding. So think about it that way. That's why there are whole lists of inflammatory foods. These are foods that just get flagged pretty quickly for people. It's because our body is not maybe meant to have it or digest it or have it all the time. So think about that. If you're experiencing weight gain and it's a really fast weight gain, chances are it's not fat at all. It's actually just a fluid gain, and we can lose that, but it's not going to happen overnight. So that's my little take a little bit on inflammation. If you have questions about it or would like more information about it, please comment below and let me know so that I can make another or a part 2 on that. Sorry if I'm wiggling around. I'm trying to hold my phone. So have a great day.